The year is 2024. The US presidential election is heating up, and in a shocking move, the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, one of America's most powerful unions, has decided to do something unprecedented. Absolutely nothing. That's right, for the first time in decades, the Teamsters are not endorsing a presidential candidate. This is huge. Historically, the Teamsters have been a major force in democratic politics. Their endorsement carries weight, symbolizing the support of over 1 million workers. So their decision to stay neutral this time around is a big deal. It speaks to the deep divisions within the union and the broader labor movement. The Teamsters' decision is a reflection of the changing political landscape. The old rules no longer apply. The traditional alliances are being tested, and the American worker is caught in the middle. Let's address the elephant, or perhaps more accurately, the donkey and elephant brawl, in the room: Donald Trump. The man, the myth, the twice-impeached former president who somehow still holds sway over a good chunk of the American populace, including, it seems, a sizable portion of Teamsters. Trump's populist message, however much it may lack in substance or coherence, clearly resonated with some union members. His promises to bring back manufacturing jobs and stand up to China appealed to a sense of economic anxiety and cultural grievance. This is not to say that all Teamsters are Trump supporters, far from it, but his appeal within the union highlights a growing divide between the traditional, democratic-leaning Labour leadership and a segment of the rank and file who feel left behind by globalization and cultural change. On the other side of the political ring, we have Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic nominee. Harris, a former prosecutor and senator from California, represents a very different strand of Democratic politics. She is seen as a progressive champion of social justice issues. Harris did make efforts to court the Teamsters. She met with union leaders and spoke at events, but ultimately it wasn't enough. The Teamsters felt that neither Harris nor the Democratic Party had done enough to address their concerns about trade, jobs, and the decline of union power. The Teamsters' decision not to endorse Harris is a blow to her campaign. It shows that even within the Democratic base, there is a sense that the party has lost touch with the concerns of working people. Section 4. Teamster Priorities: Fighting for the American Worker. So what exactly do the Teamsters want? In a word, respect. They want to be treated as partners, not pawns, in the political process. They want candidates who will fight for their jobs, their wages, and their right to organize. The Teamsters are concerned about the decline of union membership. They see it as a threat to the middle class and to American democracy itself. They want a president who will stand up for workers' rights and protect their right to bargain collectively. In short, the Teamsters are looking for a leader who understands that a strong middle class is the backbone of a strong America. They are looking for someone who will put the interests of working people first. Section 5. Internal Discord: A House Divided. The Teamsters' decision not to endorse a presidential candidate has exposed deep divisions within the union. Some members believe that the union should have endorsed Harris, arguing that a Trump presidency would be disastrous for workers. Others believe that the union made the right call by staying neutral, arguing that neither party deserves their support. This internal debate reflects the broader divisions within the labor movement. The old consensus around economic issues has fractured. The rise of identity politics has created new fault lines, and the increasing diversity of the workforce has made it more difficult to build unity around a single set of issues. The Teamsters' internal struggles are a microcosm of the challenges facing the American left. The party needs to find a way to bridge the divide between its progressive and working-class wings. If it fails to do so, it risks alienating a key constituency. Section 6. The Future of Union Power: A Crossroads for Labour. The Teamsters' decision not to endorse a presidential candidate is a watershed moment for the Labour movement. It is a sign of the times. The old order is crumbling. The old alliances are breaking down. and the future of union power is very much in doubt. The decline of union membership has been a long-term trend, but the political climate has become increasingly hostile to organized labor in recent years. The Supreme Court has issued a series of rulings that have weakened unions' ability to collect dues and organize new members, and right-to-work laws have spread like a virus across the country. The Teamsters' decision to stay neutral in the 2024 presidential election is a recognition of these harsh realities. The union is facing an existential crisis. It can no longer afford to be taken for granted by either party. It needs to fight for its survival.